Hello. So in this video, we are going to talk about the song "Kids with Guns" by a band called Gorillaz. This is a song that one of my students chose, and we've been sort of practicing it and studying it the last few weeks. It's actually a really cool song. It's got a lot of different complexities to it. It's a great song if you've got a bigger band, more than four members in a band. They could all, five or six members. They could all each have their own little part in the song, and you put it all together, and the song's got some depth. So we're gonna get started. I got my assistant here, Lucas, and he's gonna be the DJ, and he's gonna play the backing track. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and play it. Oh, actually, before we play it, I want to say that I'm not going to play it all the way through. We're going to stop as we get into the different sections, and I'm going to break it down for you as well and show you how each section is played and talk a little bit about the theory behind it and go from there. All right, Lucas, go ahead and play it.
Let's rock.
So you heard the first motif of the song. It's a 4-note passage. You've got your B, your A, E, and D. Again, that's a 7th fret, 6th fret. 7th fret, 6th string, the B. 5th fret, 6th string, the A. And then on the 5th string, you've got your 7th fret, which is the E, and your 5th fret, which is the D. Right? So together it's... And it starts on the off beat. So if you're counting 4 beats per measure, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's on the end of the one that these notes start on. Okay, so that's what the main motive sounds like. Go ahead and press play. Right at this point of the song, he says, "Kids with guns, kids with guns." So for those two lines, you just hammer right on the B, and it's on the beat as well. So exactly, you're mimicking the vocals. Kids with guns, kids with guns, and then he goes, "Easy does it, easy does it." So there you play the B, the same note that you just played with kids with guns. You play the B, and then you play it an octave higher, right there. So you got your 7th fret 6th string, and then you've got your 9th fret 4th string. It goes easy does it, and then you do this chromatic passage right down the string, the 6th string, until you get to the open note. So it's they got something to say no to, right? So chromatic, right, and then that leads you right into the second verse. And with the second verse, you got bar chords in the background. So you got your B minor chord. You got A major, you got E major, and you got D major, right? And all 3 chords are on the beat. The first 3 chords are on the beat. The 4th chord is on the off beat. So it sounds like this. Here we go. Here goes. Kids with guns. Hammer the beat. Kids with guns. So we're back to the kids with guns, where you just hammer the B, mimicking the vocals. Kids with guns. The B again, if you forgot, it's the first note of the song, 7th fret, 6th string. That's home base. The B is the tonal center of this song. Okay, kids with guns. Kids with guns. And then he goes again, easy does it, then he got something to say no to. And then we're approaching the chorus. So once we do this chromatic scale, passage, we are going to be doing the chorus, which has this cool arpeggiation part that I'll talk about in a second. Here we go. Ready? Ready? Easy does it, easy does it. Okay, so that part right there, you just heard me play an arpeggiation of some kind. You heard this. Well, those are the same 4 chords I've already talked about. B minor, A major, E major, D major. The only thing is we're now arpeggiating just the triads of those 4 chords. So you've got your B minor triad in second inversion. And you're arpeggiating the notes starting with the highest note and then ending with the, so you're gonna go all 3 notes from high to low and then end on the high, right? That's the pattern, picking pattern. Da, 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 da. And then so that's your B minor triad. Then you go to your A major triad, second inversion, and then you go to E major triad, first inversion. My pinky is playing the E, and same thing, same picking pattern. Right? And then up to the D major in the first inversion. Which is a great spot to be in for your first chord because it's exactly the same frets. The only difference is you're putting your pinky below your 3rd finger. Right? So again, B minor, A major, E major, D major, B minor. So that's the arpeggiation passage that you hear in the chorus. It sounds super cool to play this on a keyboard. My brother, this guy's uncle, is playing this passage on the keyboard, and it just sounds really, really cool when we put it together. So one last time, it sounds like this. All right, hey, give her. Back to the verse, after the first chorus. Kids with guns, hammer on the B. Kids with guns, and then octave. Chorus coming up. And then, pause it. Right here we've got an interlude for 8 loops. It's going to loop the same 4 chords 8 times. So one band member could be playing the bar chords like this, like I just showed you. Right, another band member could continue with the arpeggiation. And also in this part, you've got the keyboard hammering away on the B note, 7th fret, 1st string. And so we're doing for the first 2 chords. And when he hits the 3rd chord and the 4th chord, that's E major and D major. The keyboard accentuates the G sharp and the F sharp. The G sharp on the 3rd chord, the F sharp on the 4th chord. Why does he do that? Well, because you got E major, and in the key, in an E major chord, you've got a G sharp in there, right? And then in a D major chord, you have an F sharp in there. And what's interesting about this song is you would think that this is in the key of B minor, but it's not, because the key of B minor does not have an E major chord. It has an E minor chord, but we're not playing an E minor chord, we're playing an E major chord. So that tells you that we're not in the key of B minor, we're in the key, or not even the key, we're in the mode of B Dorian. B Dorian is taking the key signature of the A major, of the key of A major, which has 3 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. And that G sharp, if you count from your tonal center, B, where does G, what degree is G in relation to B? It's the 6th degree And in the Dorian mode, you raise the 6th, make it a G sharp. That's what gives you that Dorian feel. So Dorian is still a minor sounding mode, but it's not your B minor natural key. It's you know, it's got just a slightly different color, a little bit of a happier feel to it than a minor key. So that's what that's all about, and it's hammering away the B. Go ahead and play. You'll hear it right here. He only does it once. I do it all the time because I love it. It's coming. No, next one. It's coming. It's coming. Nope, next one. There it is. Pause it, pause it, pause it. You heard it on the 8th loop. The G sharp. And the F sharp. I like to do it for every loop because it just accentuates that Dorian sound. Okay, I want to rewind that loop for a second. Yeah. Just back it up a little bit. What I want to do is, I'm going to so this is a cool song to improvise and jam and solo with. Try the B minor pentatonic scale because it'll work for B Dorian. Add the blues note. And also add the Dorian note, which if you do this, that's the raised 6. All right, so let's see what that sounds like. Ready? Let's go. I'm going to solo. I'm going to improvise. Right here.
And then you put it right there.
Right here. Okay, hold on to it. And now we're going to. We got some more interludes. Oh, this part is good. You got keys here. It's the same 4 chords, right? But the keyboardist is hammering away on the B. Here's where it goes minor because he's playing a G natural. And then you just jam and have fun. Same 4 chords. Bosh, Lucas. Shake your head. Yeah, that was cool. Hope you liked it.
Just wait. Go. No,
not now.